sunk an enemy destroyer.
Hey team, this is Ripper here. You guys are doing fantastic here. Got a fun video with the Attilio Regolo. Someone had asked me to do a video about it, and it is it's got a latest buff in the newest update here, and it's pretty interesting. We'll talk about it, see how I feel about it. Someone had asked me how to play with it, and we'll take a look at it and analyze as always. But before we get in, like, subscribe, bell button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. At 4,000 subs, we're going to do another premium giveaway. We're on our way right there. And can't thank you guys enough for making this a great place to sell ships, shoot ships, and learn and make friends at the same time. So let's get right to it. The Attilio Regolo, what is it? It is the Italian destroyer line. It is, I honestly think, pretty dang powerful. I don't know how else to say it, but it's kind of like the Paolo Emilio, so that the Paolo Emilio, that's how you pronounce it. Forgive me, I am very poor at pronunciations. I've traveled all over the world, and I could never pick up any of the languages. Anyways, the Paolo Emilio, if you don't know what it is, the Tier 9 YOLO ship, which is basically kind of like what you're seeing right here. You kind of rush in with torpedoes and YOLO yourself. But this one, the Attilio Regolo, is actually focused in on SAP guns, which is the bread and butter of this ship. The problem I see with it, the problem is you have to build for the range, and the max range I've gotten it out to is 11.5. I could sacrifice gun reload to go a little bit further, but the gun reload is so long for 4.6 seconds. If I go even further than like 5-second reloads, I don't know if it's worth it to sacrifice the gun reload. So you guys let me know, but I like the gun reload on this thing to get as low as I can, and it's all I got. That's the bread and butter of this destroyer. The other thing is the crawling smoke. So basically, if you get spotted, pop smoke, and boom, you're hidden for the majority of the time that the smoke is going. It just follows you around. So that's the kind of the gimmick, is sap shells with this crawling smoke that just follows you around, kind of like the Colombo, the whole entire Italian line, that the Napoli. I mean, as soon as you pop it, boom, you go undetected and you're just hidden. Kind of like a submarine, honestly, if you want to think about it. But you can get radared. So you're not invulnerable to radar. So if you do get radar, boom, you are detected and you're stuck in that smoke because there's no way to get out of it. All right, let's take a look at this engagement. Right off the bat, look at the sap shells right here. Small engagement right here. And he made a mistake by firing with 3 destroyers around. Again, what is the good tactics and techniques of destroyers? Gameplay is you get up together with another destroyer player and you become a wingman and you support every destroyer player, because the longer you keep a destroyer alive, the better probability chance you're going to win the game, as we've talked about on this channel. Look at the sap shells. Look at that. Even if he's angled, they still do damage. I'm telling you that it's almost overly broken kind of gimmick on the sense of these sap shells. And did we get this kill? And boom, he's dead. Splash one on the small one right there. Unfortunately, we lose our Kunming, and that's not very good. I mean, I wish we had kept at least a destroyer alive, but we lost one there. I think he just... Where was that destroyer at? Oh, yeah, he died. He was over here. Yeah, he died right there by the Holland. So that was unfortunate. We should have... Oh, that Holland just took a bunch of torpedoes right there. Not good, not good. Yep, Holland took a lot of damage right there, but... There it is. C-52 is in front of us. Now, what did I say the problem is with this thing is the gun range is not long enough that I would say, so to speak. Long. Anyways, but I would rather have the guns go out to at least 12.5. I mean, goodness gracious, 11.5. If you don't build for it, man, the problem with the Italian destroyers, the gun range is so damn short. Okay, that's why. Now, what was the latest update gimmick that they came out with, which is the engine boost now lasts 78 seconds. Before, it lasted, I think, under a minute or something lower than that. I can't remember anymore, but you get 6 of these. The cooldown time is a 105 if you build for it, but you get the maximum speed boost of 25%, which is okay. It's not bad. And then it's 78 seconds, lasts a little bit longer now. So I don't know if you want to use it like you want to get out of dodge kind of thing, or do you want to sit there and kind of do the Khabarovsk Kleber thing where you're a gunboat, but the problem is you don't have the range of the guns to do that. So you're caught. Basically, ooh, can I dodge this torpedo? Ouch, that was unnecessary there. I took a... See, and the maneuverability on this thing is kind of wonky. I pop the smoke, go undetected real quick, and now the smoke is covering my movement as long as I'm outside of radar range, right, of course, and I cover my movement. But, well, like I said, the gun range is not long enough for me to do the Kleber Khabarovsk gunplay style, so you're closer in, which means you're an easier target to hit. I mean, you are not a small destroyer by any means. Look at the size of this thing. So you're easy to hit, and you're easy to spot. Now, watch. This is the bread and butter of what it does. I'm inside smoke, and this guy can't see me, so nobody's shooting at me. So you're literally shooting from cover while moving, which is a good thing. But like I said, the gun range is not good. You got to get up close and personal and expose yourself to hydro and radar. So you got to play this thing very carefully. Now, look at the guns. I would switch to HE here, but I was just too caught up in the moment of shooting. And look, you're still doing 2,000 damage with these guns. These sap shells are pretty damn powerful. He radars, we're out of our smoke now, but look at this. Full broad. This is something, a wet dream for a Regolo. You see a broadside destroyer, but look at what the guns can do. Come on, baby. And boom, there it is. Splash 2. Do not get caught in the Regolo's teeth here. It is freaking powerful. All right, here's a demonstration of the engine boost. 76 seconds, 78 seconds, lasting that long. And let's see how fast this thing can go. I mean, this thing is literally getting up to, what, 50-ish knots? Which is not bad. It's kind of like, you know, the French-style speeds right here, 52 knots. So you're going for the 78 seconds, 52 knots, so 53 knots right here. So pretty damn fast for what it does, and it's longer. But for what I would use it for is the juking ability of the Kleber-Kabarov style gameplay, but I can't seem to be able to get it to work because why? The gun range is only 11.5. The torpedoes reach out farther than that. So look at this. The torpedoes go out to 13.5. There's 6.7 reaction time, 56 knots, pretty slow. They do okay damage. You catch guys off guard once in a while, but the reload's great. 81 seconds, and I haven't even built this thing for torpedoes. So, and I don't think it was designed for that because the torpedoes are just there. They're slow. They're wonky. Although they do have a 6.7 reaction time, which is about average. 7 seconds is average reaction time. So I don't play it for the torpedoes. Really, the bread and butter of this thing is I play for the guns because they pack a wallop, especially against cruisers and battleships too. Look at that. I fired. I get 3,000 damage on that one salvo right there. So man, sap shells are really, really powerful, strong, and wonky, and really, really. Look at that. Boom. Alaska goes down to sap shells from a destroyer. So, man, it is freaking powerful. There are the torpedoes. Look how slow they go out. They go out to 13.5, which is not bad. And there's 8 of them, and it's already on cooldown under almost a minute now. 70 seconds, almost about a minute reload. So, not bad. But I don't really use the Regolo for that reason. I mean, it can be aerial denial, but really the bread and butter of this thing is the guns. So, you got to figure out how to position the ship and use it to get into a position where I can use it for 11.5 range. I might think about switching the mod out. I'll probably do another video about it. Trying to switch the mod to go out to, maybe 12.5 kilometers, so make it like a normal gunboat, but sacrifice the reload. That might be a problem. 31,000 HP damage on that. This thing is a beast. This is almost like classified light cruiser Elbing kind of style, okay? This thing is like double the HP of some other destroyers out there, okay? Pretty ridiculous. So, yeah, pretty awesome. The cooldown of the smoke is not bad. I only got to wait 70 seconds now, so not bad at all. The crawling smoke, man, this thing is all over. Not even crawling. What is it called? Exhaust smoke. So you basically, look, this smoke is following you around. So this is deadly. You got to have a radar cruiser or a hydro ship to back you up to take this thing down. It's hard to chase down, I'm telling you. Yeah, you're going to have a radar destroyer to hunt this thing down to make it just unusable. All right, so what are we doing here? Repositioning. Let's speed it up here. Where are we going to let it? Look, those torpedoes come out really, really fast. Pretty darn great cooldown times. Look, it's already back down to a minute. See, again, had that taken another torpedo hit, it's hard, man, to maneuver this thing sometimes. All right, here we go. We got Z52 in the area. Do not want to stay within 6 kilometers of him. He can pop smoke, use his hydro, but look at the power of the guns. 3,000 HP off this thing, man. 3,000 every salvo hit. Pretty darn awesome right there. And, oh, we got a carrier chasing us down. Oh, no, the Hildebrand plane. Not a hybrid carrier, that is. Hate planes. Planes in an artillery ship game. Pretty awesome, right? Anyways. All right, so we're repositioning. We might have to take down this other Puerto Rico over here. Ooh, torpedoes. I mean, slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes. Aye. Oh, man, that was close. See, like I said, the maneuvering on this thing, not the greatest. You have to have, even with the engine boost on, it just feels wonky. The acceleration is not great either. I mean, I would rather have the Kabarov's acceleration, the Kleber acceleration. With the engine boost, it doesn't feel good enough to warrant me sitting still to juke and throttle and juke shells, because it's just not there. I mean, it can go fast, but it just can't stop and start on a dime like the Kabarovs and Kleber can. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to use this. Maybe if I built the guns out a little bit farther, I might try that. Maybe it might work, but up at these close ranges, juking doesn't make sense anyways, because they're so close. There's not enough shell flight time for you to dodge those shells. So that's the downside. But you're using the hydro. Now, here's our problem. We're radared by the Puerto Rico because we're within his radar range, right? As you can see, mini-map, check out my new Azlane mod setup right there. I'm inside this red circle, the threat, so I got to basically get out of dodge and run away. But you know what? Let's just take out the cruiser with the sap shells. Why not? And he goes down. Puerto Rico goes down. Man, I'm telling you, these SAF shells are powerful, freaking powerful. We take down their sea, we react and move, reposition accordingly to address the threat. So we go back to Alpha. That is the one that's killing us. Oh, we got Z52 also taking Charlie Cap. So we got A and Charlie, Alpha and Charlie destroying or taking over the cap. So we got to react to that. We got to take back Alpha. Depth charge wise, like how many depth charges do I get? 10, not bad. It's okay. I would rather have 18. Why don't they just give all destroyers 18 depth charges? Why deal with that? Because I can't find the submarine anyways. I got to drive over top of them. Here come the stupid submarine torpedoes. If you see them coming ahead, man, you got to... Oh, here's pings as well. Homing torpedoes. Pretty awesome, huh? Ooh, a reversing submarine. That's a first. One more shot. Can I get this? Oh, that feels so satisfying. Splash 4 right there. All right, take down the submarine. He's out of the game. And all we have left is Z52. And you know what Z52 says? Hey, why don't we both get a crack? And me and the Z52, props to you two, Jay. You got 4 kills. We got 4 kills. Let's see if we can get a... If we ram each other, we can get a double crack in here. So let's see if we do this. And yeah, Regolo, let's ram so we both get Krakens. Let's ram and meet beak to beak, tip to tip, right, guys? Let's see if we can get a Kraken. All right, let's take a look at this. Can we get this double Kraken? All right, here, double Kraken. But if the pesky Des Moines didn't keep firing, we would have been okay with this. Come on, baby. All I got to do is meet beak to beak. Oh, why do you got to ruin the fun, guys? Come on, we're just trying to get a double Kraken. Oh, so close. That would have been one for the books right there, guys. Yeah, don't worry. Props to you guys, man. You guys did a great job. It was fun. But regardless, what do I think about it? It's still a fun destroyer. I think it's a very powerful gunboat. I may try to build the guns out a little bit longer range, but I mean, that's the best I could do with it. It's not really that Khabarov-Kleber kind of gunboat throttle juking kind of thing, but it can do damage. Like you can see, not much damage in this battle, but we did a lot of the killing, a lot of the capping, defending, spotting. It's there just by doing those basic things. You're number 1 on the team, okay? Just do the basics of just spotting, capping, killing destroyers, and you're going to do well. Sap shells, look at that. Man, look at those sap shells. 51,000 damage for our gun. I mean, it is powerful, okay? But, yeah, what do I think of it? Yeah, definitely a must. Try it out. See if you guys can play it a certain way. And that's from the latest new buff. Does the extra engine boost help? It doesn't hurt. I mean, having extra time on the engine boost is great. But build be at the end of the video. Okay, so I actually figured out that there was something wrong with my game, and I had to redo the module, so now I actually have a range of about 13.5-ish now. So if you take a look, the gun range goes out to 13.5 now, torpedo, or 13.4, and the torpedoes are actually going out to 13.5. So not a bad gun range for this scenario. So let's go ahead and speed up the video to get this by. Okay, so 3/4 speed as always. Like I said, it just creep in. Gives me two things: to be kind of slow, methodical, but also if I need to stop on a dime, I'm already at 30 knots. I only need to go on maybe another quarter to really stop, as opposed to going full speed. It takes a while to slow down too, just like it takes a while to start up. So I kind of like this 3/4 creep speed, and it's pretty nice. Man, the torpedoes go out to... Let's see here, 13.5, and the guns are 13.4. So, like I said, this is a better gun build for me, a little bit more comfortable going out to 13.4 range. This is pretty much the maximum distance I think I can get these guns out to, with the Module 6 for range, and of course the Commander build for range as well. And let's see how this actually plays out. So I launched the torpedoes out in the distance, just kind of preemptive torpedoes. Accuracy on the guns, they're okay, not necessarily good. 3,900 damage on the Humphreys right there. That was pretty wild on the guns. That is awesome. So let's see, take a look at how we're doing against the Napoli. Okay, you see that, the engine boost there? I can just basically stop-start on a dime right there, so it allows me to dodge and juke shells. The problem is I don't have indications of if someone fired, so I need to rework my commander for that. But right now, I've just built for turret gun speed because these turrets do turn very, very slow. I don't like that. I like, at least fast-turning guns in case I need to turn and kite away. At least I know that the guns can keep up. Here you can see kind of the distance. 10.9, not great. This doesn't demonstrate the full capability of the range. But going up against the Satsuma Super Battleship Yamato here kind of style here, or Shikishima. This is the Super Shikishima, if you want to call it that. And nobody's spotting me for, of course. Because look at my team. I don't have no idea what everybody's doing in the back here. This is just, they're terrified of just 2 ships up here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ships that are terrified of 2. I don't understand how that gameplay works. Don't worry. Hey, you know what? As a destroyer player, we're going to lead from the front, and we're going to try to spot as many people as possible. Ooh, a Sevilla. Let's see how we do right here. He's trying to hunt me down. Let's see how we go against the Sevilla. Okay, we're going to run away. Engine boost is on. Going, ooh, now only 44 knots, and the engine is damaged. See what kind of damage we do. Look at that right there. We got nice chunks of damage right on the Sevilla. Let's see. Oh, he takes a slap shot, and boom, we get that kill from long range downtown while he's kiting away. And now we are free to reign. No radar threats. I really doubt the Satsuma is going to turn his slow guns towards me. And now we're going to just play around with the gun range. Oh my gosh, what did I just get there? Another what just happened there? Holy crap! I have to look. Anyways, I hit basically right there the J. Humphreys sitting still, and we take out the Schlieffen as well over there. Actually, over here on the minimap. And, dude, we actually took another torpedo hit somewhere at Napoli. I think Napoli took a hit right there. And we took out the J. Humphreys long-range torpedoes. That is awesome. 13.5 is a great number to have to shoot for. And meanwhile, we're just going to keep melting away this Satsuma and see how we can tick up the damage. Again, this is kind of boring gameplay if you want to take a look at it. I'm really just kind of starting fires and shooting and just getting a little... I mean, just take a look at the reload, the gun reload. How comfortable is this for you if you like to play this? It's about a 5-second reload, not bad. I wish it would be a little faster. It's a little slow, but for the amount of damage that we're outputting with the sap shells, I think they did this for a reason, because sap shells shooting at 2-second reloads would be just too overpowered, I think. I mean, the sap shell is literally one of the most broken OP things in the game. You've seen it in Shermans, you've seen it in the Johnston. I mean, it melts things, and angling doesn't really do much, okay? So look at this. We're doing, like, great damage, even on a battleship. I mean, cruisers, look at that. We're getting about 2,000 to 3,000 damage per salvo, so not bad. Look at this. Where are we getting? Another 3,000 every shot. And this is damage I don't think he can really heal back at too much of, because at least fire damage you can repair, right? But this is sap damage. It's just melting him, man, and he's not really healing it. So let's see, 40,000. Down to 38. Let's see. I got to keep him, and I don't have RPF here, so I have no idea if someone's sneaking up on me. Let's see how we're doing. 1,800. Hey, chip damage is still chip damage. You know what? You can die by 1,000 paper cuts. It's still dying by 1,000 paper cuts. Dang, we are taking 3,800 off him every few seconds here. Ooh, somebody's firing at us. Oregon is now spotting us right here. And where does this damage come from? Ouch, that hurt a lot. Who is... Okay, here comes the Satsuma shells. He probably got good accuracy. Oh, and do we take a hit? Oh, no, we have good juking right there. So that's the juking ability right there. Let's take a look. Let's see here. I have no idea who's firing at me. I bet you somebody is firing at me. I have no idea. Okay, we got the torpedoes coming out. All right, there it is. 10 kilometers, 13.5. Not a big deal. Okay, Oregon fires. I think this is the one that takes up a lot. Ouch, ouch, right there. Those Oregon shots, I'm telling you, man, we could not... That was a good shot right there. Good job on the shot from Oregon, but we pretty much blown this team out of the water here, because, look, our entire team at Delta finally has the cojones to push up with one ship. My God, the Napoli. Like, that if that's what it takes to get everybody to push up, then you need to play something like this, a long-range gun build, and bleed from the front. I'm literally in the enemy spawn, which I normally don't recommend doing, but I just wanted to test out the ship to see how well this does, because I figured since we eliminated the destroyer in the Sevilla, there's nobody left. So let's just try to take out their battleships. Let's just farm from damage. Okay, here's the downside. I have nobody spot. I am not spotting anybody for my team, because I'm in this exhaust smoke. It follows me all around until it goes away, so I can't turn it off. That's the downside of this. So let's take a look. As soon as I get out of Dodge here, and... Oh, immediately spotted. Here's the downside. Getting spotted immediately. I knew that Hoffman was really desperate of trying to come after us here. So let's see what kind of damage. Look at the 6,000 damage. My God, he probably rethought about chasing the... He's rethinking his thoughts here. He's now running away. He's like, oh, crap, we're chasing a sap monster. 2,500 damage right there. And he is doing just enough damage. Let's see if we can get enough. Melt this guy as much as we can before the game ends. One more shot and he kills us. Come on. Oh, nice shot, team. Come on. Some team members, anybody want to help me here? Come on. Love how nobody wants to help you, right? Come on, quick shots, couple more shots, and we get Hill. Good shot on the hop in there. Oh, Oregon actually got me. My God, a battleship from downtown. Something about his accuracy must be really, really good. So, yeah, we almost melted that Hoffman right there. You see that? You see, it went from 29,000 down to 8. So this game is pretty much over, but we did our part. We did 187,000 damage, ladies and gents. We did spotting. We did potential damage 837. So this gun build actually might be viable for the Regolo here. So Regalo, or how you pronounce it, but really, really powerful. I think this, I might have to redo the commander build, maybe do the exclamation point indicator to tell me somebody fired so I can slow down, maybe boost the engine boost up to maybe not only 78, I think another 10% boost would give us another 78, 7.8, so that's rounded up to 8, so that's another 78 plus 8 is, public math, 86. So we can get up to 86 seconds, so not bad. Look at that, 187,000 damage, 8 torpedoes with that devastating strike on that J. Humphreys. Pretty awesome right there. Fires, yeah, we started a couple. We spotted all the time. Look, we're doing everything a destroyer should do. And let's see what is our stats in the game. Yeah, top 2, of course. Look at that. Submarine number 1, that's pretty sad. Anyways, look at the sap damage. 85,000 sap damage from the gates. I think this might be the build. The long-range gun build is the new meta today, so definitely check it out, try it out, see what you guys think. Let me know how you guys play this ship, and as always, hope you're doing well. If you see me out there, like, subscribe, bell button below. See me out there, say hello, and as always, you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.